What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So, one thing I really hate about boxing, aside from fickle fans, is boxing politics. Like, we got to deal, as fans, you got to think about it. No commission, no governing body. We deal with some straight bullshit, from fucked up scorecards to bad judging, sometimes premature stoppages, fight cancellations, promotional wars, just a lot of unnecessary bullshit. And add this to the list. So it looks like the Mike Perez versus Bryant Jennings fight has been canceled. I knew that a couple days ago. So that's disappointing in itself because I was really looking forward to that. Bryant Jennings, it's kind of an argument who's the next American heavyweight champion. It's been a while since we had an American heavyweight champion who was credible. The last person was Shannon Briggs, and I mean, he wasn't, Mike Tyson. Um, so I was looking forward to that fight. Really want to see what Bryant Jennings made out of, and a lot of people would debate, oh, who's better, Wilder or Bryant Jennings, who's the next American. So I was looking forward to that fight. Mike Perez, a tough, slick Cuban who comes to fight. So I was looking forward to that fight entirely. The fight has been scrapped. And on the undercard, we were supposed to see Matthew Macklin and Daniel Geale. Now, since that main event wasn't happening, Bryant Jennings and Mike Perez, they've scrapped the whole card. And I find it so coincidental that Matthew Macklin and Daniel Geale could still happen, and that was still a good fight. But now all of a sudden, we're not looking at that fight because K2 Promotions, Triple G's promoter, they are looking at making a fight with Triple G and Daniel Geale. Now, here's where the plot gets thick. So, as you guys know, if you watch my channel, if you just follow boxing, they were trying to land a fight with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Triple G. Through whatever negotiations, the fight couldn't be made. Ultimately, in my opinion, I think it's because Chavez Jr. did not want to sign an extension. And without that extension, if he didn't sign with Top Rank for more years or more fights or whatever, then they were offering him probably chump change or something that he felt he wasn't worth. So Chavez Jr. is out of the mix, and they need a new partner, a dance partner for Gennady Golovkin. So now the Matthew Macklin Triple G fight, or excuse me, Matthew Macklin and Geale fight is no longer on the table, and they're trying to make the Daniel Geale Triple G fight. Now, I'm not opposed to this fight. It's a good fight, but I just hate how boxing always has this black cloud over it. It's like a black eye over the sport of boxing just when fishy shit happens. Like, that's fucked up for Matthew Macklin, who just beat, I think it was on the Rigondeaux Becco card. I don't know, it was on a recent card, but he just beat up and coming prospect, and he did it convincingly. Now all of a sudden, he's not getting his fight with Daniel Geale because they're trying to make Daniel Geale versus Triple G. Again, I don't really have a problem with Daniel Geale and Triple G fighting, even though I believe Geale is coming off of a loss. I don't know. I think that Darren Barker might have been his last fight. I got to do some research, but he's coming off a loss, even though it was a tough fight, a little back and forth. He had Barker hurt, but that's fucked up that one man and his opportunity, his livelihood is definitely affected because you scrap his shit and then you push and make a motion for another one because they needed an opponent for Triple G. And I like Triple G a lot. I told you guys I liked him. His power seems really official, and I mean, that's it. I don't have no problems with them. I just hate how boxing works. You know what I mean? You strip and remove one guy's opportunity to give a Daniel Geale and Triple G fight life. You know what I'm saying? So one person gets shitted on in the meantime, and I don't think that's right. But as far as the fight, Daniel Geale versus Triple G, it could be an exciting fight. Geale looked tough, but I don't favor Geale to beat Triple G at all. I don't really see that. He's awkward. He's tough. I just don't think he'll beat Triple G. I really rather have seen Chavez Jr. versus Triple G, to be honest, because Chavez Jr. is big as fuck, and we know he has a chin, and Triple G would have to come up in weight. So ultimately, I don't really think there's many guys at middleweight that are going to test Gennady Golovkin. I think he's not going to really get a true test until he fights like the top two guys at middleweight, like a Sergio Martinez or something. Some people even wanted a Cotto versus Triple G. I don't want to see that shit. I think Cotto is way too small and will get destroyed by Triple G. And I like Cotto as well, just being real. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Mike Perez, Bryant Jennings, fight is off. Matthew Macklin, Daniel Geale, fight is off. And now they're trying to make Daniel Geale and Triple G a reality coming up this summer. Let me know what you guys think of this news. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.